Is it all good YouTube? It is. Mate! And welcome to Grey Wolf Fitness. Now you've seen the title, haven't you? Sue's put it up. What's the title, Sue? She's not here. She can't tell you. But she will be in the next segment, and there'll be cats as well. So keep tuned. So this first segment... Still got the chalk on. Now the first segment of this Fitster, I'm going to be talking about whole body training. Brenda put a few questions up, and the questions, one of the questions was, what's helped you in your weight loss journey so far? Obviously with me, it's always been weight training. Now the thing that I've found recently, I know I've gone on about it in previous videos, is whole body training. Now what's the advantages of whole body training? So firstly, you're only training 3 days a week. So you've got 4 days off. So you've got more recovery days than training days. The workouts are about 1 hour and 15 long if you follow a simple routine like mine. 5 exercises working mainly on compound exercises. There might be the odd fluff and puff exercise thrown in there, so certain joints don't get a hammering. I.e., if you're going to be doing bench press, for your shoulders do a lateral raise. If you're going to do a shoulder press, for your shoulders, do a fly movement for the chest. Simple as that. Now, another advantage as well, when you're only doing sort of one exercise per body part, you're going to find which exercises work well for you. I find that fly movements, because I've got really long arms, give me better stimulation than the bench press or the dumbbell press. And also, the DOMs, especially after a leg day, aren't as bad, because you're only either doing squats, like for me, I'm either doing squats or deadlifts for legs. The DOMs the next day, you can actually sit on the toilet. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. So that's the first little bit of information helping with the weight loss journey. Now the second bit is turning something naughty, i.e. a meal, and turn it into something slightly healthier. Now that's going to be my post-workout meal. Now we're going to bring Sue back in on this bit, so let's go to the kitchen. So we're in the kitchen and Sue's back now. She wasn't in the first bit.
No, I wasn't.
Ooh, she's mean and moody now. She was watching a documentary on the Titanic. Now I know you're wondering what happened to week 11, and I'll tell you what happened. Firstly, we went to a cheerleading competition.
We weren't cheering though.
But we were cheerleading, yeah. Now a funny thing happened to me, yeah, on the day of the cheerleading. It was nearing the end of our session, and I was sat down there by myself. What, Sue?
Yes.
Yes. Now they decided, yeah, this senior cheerleading team to come and sit near me.
Who were in the next session.
Yeah.
And then proceeded to strip off in front of him. So you've got about 30 girls, all between sort of 18 and 24, half nude, thongs and all sorts in it, and he's just sat there like a dirty old man.
It wasn't my fault. It just wasn't my fault. They came and sat near me, it wasn't vice versa.
Dirty old man.
So I got out there, well, Sue told me to get out there pretty quickly. And plus, it was my birthday the following day. Actually, I think it might have been my birthday that day, but who knows? So, we had a bit of a, let's say, a relaxed diet for those sort of 2 or 3 days. I mean, when we go on a road trip, now Sue thinks that a road trip is anything more than half an hour. Now when it's more than half an hour, she gets industrial sized bags of sweets, and they've got to be eaten on the road trip.
Well, you see, I was driving for 3 hours. Yeah. It was dead windy. It was snowing. In Blackpool, we have our own weather system. It never snows.
Was lovely.
It never snows in Blackpool. Everywhere else has snow. we don't get it.
We don't get it.
Yeah, you might get a slight covering, it's gone by lunchtime. Yeah. So when we drove down to, it was in Nottingham, we drove down to Nottingham on the Saturday and it was snowing. So we woke up Sunday morning, early start to get to the venue in the Nottingham Marina, and there's 3 inches of snow.
Now I know people in other parts of the world think 3 inches of snow is nothing. In Britain, it's Armageddon.
Yeah.
Armageddon.
And we're not used to snow, and not only that, the car park that we were in was in a slope.
Yeah.
And because we were, yeah.
Oh, we did eventually.
Did eventually, yeah. Just going up the slope and sliding back down again.
That was Fitness week 11. Wrapped
Fitness?
up.
Fitster.
Fitster, sorry. Right. So this bit, what's she doing down there? I told you there'd be cats in this bit. Stop rattling. Stop it.
Doris. Right, will you get on with it?
Sorry, itchy nose. Right. So, making something a bit naughty, slightly healthy. Now, I like pasta, but Sue makes industrial-sized pans of it, which is no good. Too many calories. So what I tend to do is I tend to get a ready meal. Now this is
cheating.
I know it's cheating, but it's calorie counted, and this ready meal, there's about 550 calories. Now it's a tuna one, so there's plenty of protein in there as well. There's just over 30 grams of protein. I know there's 50 grams of carbs, but remember this is a post-workout meal, so it is allowed, sort of. And then we're going to add, to make it a little bit healthier, some asparagus for the green, and 2, I would say medium-sized tuna steaks to bump up the protein to about 80 grams of protein. I know it's a lot, but remember it's a post-workout meal. So that's my take on making something naughty a bit healthier. So in the next segment, I'm going to be doing Melanie Hinde's plank challenge. It's all going on this video because we've not made one for a while. So let's hit the plank challenge. Back in the gym with the grey wolf. I've always wanted to say that. Any comments, Sue? Or just rolling your eyes?
I'm just rolling my eyes.
Just rolling your
Off
eyes.
camera.
So this next bit, I know this bit's going to be quite long. We're doing Princess Ninja's plank challenge. Now basically what it is, he's doing the plank while telling everybody about your weight loss journey. So anybody who wants to do this, fill your boots. I said I'd do this quite a while ago to Melanie, so I'm living up to my belated promise. So let's get into it. You ready, Sue?
Yep.
Nice. Ooh, tense that core. Now, when I first started off doing the, God, I'm shaking already, the weight loss journey, I wanted to get a platform where it would be, that's harder than I think, where,
You're not usually talking while you're planking.
I'm not now, so. I wanted to get a platform where I would keep myself accountable, and YouTube is the ideal place. But also, I'm a bit disappointed in myself in that I've not shown my full potential yet on YouTube. I've done bodybuilding show.
A bodybuilding show.
A bodybuilding show. So I know how to get my body fat levels right down. So hopefully, this year, I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to call it there. Don't like planking.
Typical bloke, can't do 2 things at once.
Oi. Marble bit now. Now I've just found out that I'm not very good at planks. I can feel it, I tell you what. I could proper feel those planks this morning. So we're doing the marbles. Now, another reason why I didn't do Fitster week 11, obviously we had a bit of a naughty weekend. Gained an incredible 8 pounds. However, this week I've lost it again. That's a big thing with me. I can put on 8 pounds and lose 8 pounds. I need to get out of that vicious cycle.
Binge eating.
Binge eating. That's the one thing I want to crack this year. Still not being able to do it, but I'm working on it. So, marble time. So I'm going to give yourself 3 marbles because, as always, the workouts are going great and cardio's going really well. Believe it or not, I'm pretty good at running. I know I don't look like I can, but I'm pretty good at running. So 3 marbles for that. Water. More or less there, so I'm going to give yourself marble. 1 marble. Now, me and Sue did de-chock March for Heart Foundation. So I reckon we've saved about £10 in money. Roughly, I reckon this month, by not buying chocolate. I know I had one chocolate dessert and it was on my birthday. I was going to give myself 3 marbles, but I'm going to give myself 2 because I tripped up on the birthday. So somehow we'll find a way of donating £10 to the Heart Foundation. So stayed the same weight as I was 2 weeks ago. So that's the marbles done. But more importantly, Sue's getting back to training next week, aren't you, Sue?
Yeah.
The operation took a bit more out of you than what you thought.
Yeah.
And you've been able to exercise, as i.e. walking a bit further than you had been.
Yes.
It proper took it out of you, didn't it, that operation?
It does.
So we're back on track next week. So, final week next week for Fitster, week 13. So on that note, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. What else, babe?
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment. We'll catch you next time.